Hey everyone, in today's episode I am stoked to show you this white and gray 18TB by Sunset Park RV. This thing is under 3,000 pounds, has a huge king size bed in there, double awnings, and a full kitchen. Let's check out this awesome camper and let me know what you think. This 2023 18TB has a whole bunch of cool features that I can't wait to show you, including the double awning, that king size bed, the pass-through storage, and the battery disconnect switch. Let's go over this camper, starting right up front. It comes in with a 2-inch ball, a 7-pin round plug with the electric brake package, a power tongue jack, 2 30-pound propane tanks with a cover, and a battery disconnect switch. This comes with 4 stabilizer jacks, 1 at each corner, a pass-through storage along the front, 4 marker lights on each corner that run only on our running lights, and here's the information on all of our stock sizes and dates. Pass-through storage where we can get access to our fresh water tank and our water pump. Here's how you'd winterize it. Storage on both sides of this with a luggage door holder. Next is going to be the water intake area. The top's going to be our fresh water fill. When we're going boondocking, we fill up that fresh water tank and use a water pump. Down below that's going to be our city water connection when we're going to a campground or a house and we already have pressurized water. 2 completely different systems, ran at different times. Here's going to be our fire escape window that pops open. We do have a gutter system along the top, a walkable roof, and a 100-watt solar panel, which I'll show you. Here is going to be our hood vent. When we're using that exhaust fan on the inside, we want to make sure we pop this open to exhaust those fumes outside. Here's the Lipper on-the-go ladder. This does not come with the camper, it's an extra option, but the Lipper ladder on-the-go bracket does. Then you hook up this telescoping ladder, which is a nice high-quality aluminum ladder that weighs 10 pounds or so. And it brings you up to the roof, which shows that 13.5 AC, the 100-watt solar panel, and your few vents and covers up there, along with your Winegard 360 and antenna. Down below is going to be your 6-gallon water heater. All we have to do is turn that on the inside with a push of a button. Here's going to be our coaxial cable if we want cable or satellite. Kitchen window. Down below the kitchen window is going to be our outside shower with hot and cold water. Next to that is going to be the black tank flush on this camper. Then these have the aftermarket wheels with the 14-inch tires. Back here is a dump station. Gray is okay, black is for crap. Gray is our drains, black is the toilet. I always rinse out my black first, then I'll go back and rinse out my gray. Next is our low point drains. Blue is for the cold water, red is for the hot water. Back here's our 4-inch diameter square bumper. The ends pop off and then we can store things on inside, like our sewer hose. Attached to that back bumper is our full-size spare tire. This does have the nice solid step 2-step entrance to get in. When closing the step, make sure you open the door all the way to not catch the outside of that step. Also, when you're bringing it out, I always use the center. And then make sure those legs are down all the way or not up enough so you're not catching that door when you open and close it. We do have a screen door that nobody seems to be able to open and close. It's that little circular item. That's what you push to open and close the latch. Next, we have our 30-amp power plug right back in the rear. We do have a 7-foot rear awning that covers our stairs. We have a nice porch light, LED lighting across the top, and we have that bracket for a backup camera. Over on our side porch area, we have a 12-foot main awning, furnace exhaust, outside propane connection, and some outside speakers. Right here, some 120 power, some household outlets, and our main dinette window. Here's going to be our bedroom window and the front pass-through storage with the other door on the opposite side. Now, let's go on to the interior of this baby and check out the inside. As we're walking into the inside, the first thing we notice is that large 12-volt fridge. Double door, big fridge on the inside, plenty of room with a nice sized freezer up top. This is perfect for all that ice cream and all those ice cubes. Down below, we have our heater blower and our auto detect, which will cover lead acid, lithium, or AGM batteries. Then here's our fuse box and breaker box. Over next to that's our full-size dinette that pops down into a secondary bed. I'll show you that at the end. Into our nice window for the dinette. Slide that over and get a breeze in here. Blind with the blackout blinds. Overhead storage that does go all the way through. All the lights. And here's a king size bed. That is a huge bed. I'll show you how this works at the end. It turns into a dinette, a couple twin beds, or that full king. We have charging stations in the back. We have lights above. Charging on both sides with USBs on one side. Some nightstands with some shelves inside. Overhead storage all the way across. Fire escape window on the opposing side. And now we're going into our full kitchen. Our kitchen comes with a 3-burner stove. The oven below. Storage under that, showing our water heater. Now we're into our silverware drawer. Spice rack. Huge sink with a sink cover. Stainless steel sink. Faucet. Little kitchen window over there. Some power plugs. Overhead cabinets. Over here's our AM/FM stereo with USB and HDMI. That'll plug into our TV if we get a TV hooked up. And we also have the microwave. We do have that nice backsplash behind the stovetop. Right there's our air conditioner, 13.5 BTU. We are wired for a TV. And we do have a 100-watt solar panel. Right here's the solar controller. Here's our master control panel that has our water pump, water heater, our light switches for inside and our light switches for outside, plus our awning retract and extend buttons. Here's our levels for our battery and all of our tanks to see how much water's in there or when we need to charge our battery. Down below is our fire extinguisher. And now let's go into our dry bath, which does have a fan, the toilet, the shower, and above the shower we have a skylight. Gives that all natural lighting in there and a little bit of extra room for those elbows and those tall people. Now, let's go over the beds and show you how those work. All right, going camping with somebody this weekend and you don't want to climb over each other? Well, right now I'm going to take this king bed and turn it down to twin size beds and the dinette and show you what that looks like. First and foremost, I'm just going to get some of these cushions out of the way. So I'll just take this one set and set it over on the dinette. Next, pull up our main cushion in the center, which exposes this table. The table is just sitting on oversized wood supports. And this is a folding table. So just pull it back, open up these legs, bring it back down. It's really that simple. Now we get back here. Flip that into place. Here are our backs. There's that. Both of our back cushions. And right here is our dinette, okay? And that is a huge dinette. Me, I'm 6'2", I've got plenty of room here. I can fit at least 2 people here. You know, corner and in the back. So that gives you a huge area to sit. Now, say I take this right out of here, bring it outside. Then I remove these backs. Now I have 2 huge beds. I'm 6'2", and I can sit in here, there, flat-footed, so it's about 6 foot exactly for length, but still, there it is. Then you're not crawling over one another. We still have our nightstands, our charging stations, and a spot to put our personals, or our feet or our toes if we're way over 6 foot. All right, here's a dinette table. This turns down into a bed, and I want to show you real quick. All we're doing is popping off this tabletop. Be easy with it because you do have these 2 table legs that are connected and they'll fall somewhere. So you just don't want them to break anything or scratch anything. I'm storing those underneath for now. Next, I'm taking this tabletop, and just like the other dinette over there, there's oversized pieces of wood right here that's going to support my tabletop. Take that, set it on those pieces of wood, if you can get it with one hand, which is not easy. There. Perfect. Now, take our backs and make that full bed. There's our full bed. I'm 6'2" again. And in here, it's just the same length, so it's got to be 6 feet because I'm squishing a little bit. I could make do if I needed to, but anybody under 6'2" should be able to fit okay. All right, so now I'm taking those back cushions out, pushing the other cushions back, pulling out that tabletop. Now I'm going to put the table legs into the floor mounts. Double check and make sure that my table mounts match my floor leg mounts. And boom, I'm in. Within time, they will get, they'll wear off the paint, they'll get worn in a little bit, and you'll get more sturdy, but it's never perfect. They're lying if they say it is. So, what do you think of this 18TB? I absolutely love this bed size. Plus, just to be able to make 2 twin beds out of these over here, that's a great feature too, so we don't have to crawl over one another. We can bring our kids, friends, and family with us without having to sleep right with each other. So I love that feature as well. Thanks for sticking around and watching the whole video. If you like these videos, I come up with weekly episodes. I have camper comparisons and a lot more fun stuff to talk about. So keep on coming back. Smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for coming, everyone.